from southern Cameroon, somewhere in central West Africa. And I'm standing here with my brothers and sisters who are all immigrants to say we are not criminals. We are not criminals. We are simply people who are running away from persecution, poverty, war, you name it.
What is prevalent about Pamela in her passion in the community is definitely also uniting the different diversity in our community, and her persistence in making sure that we all connect together, and express ourselves as immigrants in this country.
I think Pamela just making me feel comfortable sharing my story and reminding me about my worth is something that I definitely need with the type of work that I do. So just being here with her energy, her bravery to allow folks to share their story, and her commitment to social justice is really inspiring, and it makes me feel really welcomed.
I think Pamela is very passionate. I think that she hits the nerve on the things that she thinks is most important. And when I look at her Immigrant magazine as well, she always has a thumb on the important things that will give precedence to immigrants who are looking for identity.
They've given us a bad name. Are we going to own that name? No. Are we criminals? No. Are we bad people? No. We are proud people, aren't we? Yeah.
From the very first time I met her, I always felt that she was so passionate. She was so passionate about humanity. See, that's the greatest thing. You meet some people, they are passionate about themselves, or they have no passion, they're blank, or they're confused. But when I met her, I got it right away. She's so passionate about humanity. She's so passionate about healing. She's so passionate about reorientation. She's so passionate about people connecting, people understanding why we're diverse, why we're different, how we're all supposed to come together to build society.
Pamela she's our leader, She's been doing amazing work in our community. She's contributed, so much to our community members. And she's amazing, and I'm proud of her, for doing this work, because a lot of us are not really interested to, work within our community members, right? But she's been doing, even with limited resource or with no resource, right? Trying to uplift, our stories in this country, and she's amazing.
Knowing Pamela, I want to say most African, personalities in the media tend to focus on just one group. Meaning if, they're African, then they go with the groups that they're more comfortable with. But what I like about Pamela is she stretched herself beyond limits by talking and mingling with everybody, every immigrant, be it a child or an adult or someone from Nepal or someone from Chad like myself. And I think that's quite impressive, because to be able to stretch yourself to that extreme, you have to know who you are. You have to be humble, and you have to have an open mind. An open-mindedness, if I can say so, that also gives you the power and the savviness to be able to reach out to people. So she's pure love.
And it's such a great platform that she's taken on. I've known her for over 20 years now, and her passion only grew, and it is so it's contagious. When you are with Pamela, you get inspired and you get motivated in life altogether. As a person, Pamela is passionate. She is very bubbly, and she's got this amazing, happy personality that when you are around her, it lifts your spirit and it reminds you of what you need to do for this world, for your community. What she's doing right now is really connecting our community together, and keeping the voice of our immigrants in this country, the ones that are rooted here in America already, and the ones that are also coming, from different parts of the world.
When I see my mom doing all these things, I'm proud of her, and I'm glad to be her kid. I always tell her every day, I kiss her on the forehead, I say, I love you, mama. Just her being the mother only proves even more how hard she's working and how great of a job she's doing, seeing as she's doing all this work at the same time, still being a loving parent. And I remember just being a kid when she still has her Immigrant magazine, back when she was doing the hard copies. I remember her driving around, picking up the copies, then going and setting them down in front of the Palms Market in LA and just different places and handing them out. And it was all done by her. and it just shows the growth that she's gone through to get where she is now, and it's very important.
I've known Pamela and Charles for about 15 years, and I see their passion and their persistence in trying to help immigrants. And I see that they've not relent in their efforts to help immigrants. And one of the things I like about that is that even though they have African descent, but they did not make this an African thing and include all immigrants, Vietnamese, Mongolian. We all have the same thing in common. And I think that's something great. And like I told her, I said, if she's a stock, I will invest in her.